Like in one word, okay, in one word, if I want to say something, he makes the students go crazy. Like some also say that he's a rock star in civil service coaching. In fact, I personally have heard those appreciation. Since I'm a teacher, I can't like somehow go to his classes. His classes are one of the best. He was teaching for civil services. Afterwards, he found some lacuna. For that, he spent years. He realized the importance of the mental toughness. It took years. He read thousands of pages. He spends lakhs of rupees to know these things. Now he's a coach, leadership coach, mentor, everything, and also civil service faculty. Sir, I welcome you. It's very like honor for us to have you on the desk. So I'll be just unmute, sir. Sir, can you unmute, sir? Okay, now I think, sir, the stage is yours. You can take the stage, sir.
Okay, thank you, Raghuji.
Oh, great, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Can you spotlight my video? Raghuji, can you spotlight my video? Yeah. Friends, are you there? Just show me a thumbs up if you are there actually. Just show me a thumbs up. Amazing. Thank you very much. Raghuji, can you please spotlight me? Can you please put me on? Oh, thank you. You made me a host. All right. Amazing, my dear friends. Thank you. Okay. Can you please show me your beautiful faces, my dear friends? Can I have a look at your faces? Yeah. There is no icon there actually, to say illa agalla anta. Got that wrong. So I would like to have a look at your faces, my dear friends. Yeah. See, you are going to be the face of the emerging India in just about 2 to 3 years from now. Yeah, you shouldn't be hesitant to show your face, my dear friends. All right. Okay, you're going to be the face of the district. When somebody thinks of a district, they'll think of you. E-district, you're deputy commissioner. Okay, I hope all of you can understand so much of. I mean, how many of you here are from? How many of you here are Kannadigas, my dear friends? Yeah. Can you just show me by thumbs up, my dear friends? Thumbs up. So in between, even if I'm using 1 or 2 words, all right. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you. Amazing. See, this session of how much ever time it goes, it's going to be interactive, my dear friends. Highly interactive. All right. It's not going to be a one-sided lecture from my side. Is that clear, my dear friends? It's more about understanding you and catering to what you want. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Is that clear? It's all about understanding your needs and properly fulfilling that, my dear friends. Is that clear? So for which I request you to interact with me throughout. Is that clear, my dear friends? So you can at least keep using that thumbs up icon whenever I'm saying, is it okay? Are you with me? All those things, please keep using that thumbs up icon, my dear friends. Fair enough, thumbs up or yeah, this hand Congress symbol or whatever, my dear friends. Is that fine? And as many, some of you who have actually switched on your camera, love you, my dear friends. Thank you so much. Others who have not switched on your camera, please show your beautiful faces, my dear friends. I would like to see. Thank you. The others, my dear friends, so that there is an interactive engagement between us. Correct? Hmm? We are here for a purpose, and most importantly, that purpose has to get realized. Yes or no? Yes or no, my dear friends? Perfect. Hmm? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear friends. All right. Okay, amazing. So today, okay, you are in your company. Yeah, you can keep doing this, my dear friends. You can keep also chatting with me. You can keep using the chat box. All right. Hmm? As in when you are using thumbs up and all that to interact with me, you can also use the chat box. Perfect. Yeah. So are we good to start? Okay. All right. Let me, Raghuji has already spoken about me. I don't have much to introduce for now because, like I told you, it's all about you. Still, just to help you come into terms with who I am, and why I am here today with you. I'm Vinay Kumar, my dear friends, international NLP and IAS coach. Okay, this is my 17th year into coaching IAS aspirants. All right. And my journey as a teacher started way back in 2006. I've cleared 4 prelims. I've been to interview. And in the interview, I just missed out by a few marks. I have around 76 plus students who have got selected to IAS, IPS, various services under my guidance. More than 1,000 into KAS, my dear friends. All right. In the last 3 years, I realized that there is something more than polity, geography, history, and environment, ecology, science and technology. There is something more than this to clearing the civil service exam. Are you with me on that? Are you with me on that? Are you connecting to what I'm talking about, my dear friends? All of you, just a thumbs up to just help me know that you're with me. And oh, wonderful, my dear friends. Thank you. Okay. I had this amazing realization. As much as possible, if you are in a conducive place, please keep your cameras on, my dear friends, so that we have a very good interaction happening between us. Is that clear, my dear friends? Yeah, people who want to lead the nation cannot hide behind, my dear friends. Cut that non-Freud. Is that clear? Yeah. Thank you. All right. Now, so 3 years ago, I realized this, that there is something more to clearing this exam than mastering Indian polity or governance or international relations or geography and all of this, my dear friends. Is that clear? Okay, I felt there is something that we can call in very simple terms as mindset. I tried to work a lot on it, and as Mr. C.R. Gowda, as you know him, or Raghuji, that I call him lovingly, pointed out, I literally spent, my dear friends, close to 25 lakhs understanding human brain, how it works, why it works like the way it works, what are the principles of brain. I mean, why some people are able to focus so well for their exam, why some people, procrastinate more, or they're not as effective as others, why some people take more time to clear this exam or even do not clear it at all these things I wanted to understand. And I clearly realized, to understand all of that, I first have to understand how the brain works. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? And this was the journey of becoming a NLP coach. Even today, I'm engaged in a lot of research in neuroscience, and probably 4 years down the lane, I even have plans to pursue a doctorate degree from Stanford University in neuroscience, my dear friends. Where is Stanford University, right? California. Anyway, that apart, what I have to share with you is there is something more than your subject knowledge, which I call as technical competence, that matters for your success in civil service exam. How far do you agree with me? With your own, whatever experience you have got with this exam, you might have studied for this exam for last 5 days, last 5 months, or you may have been studying for this exam for the last 2 years. With your own experience, to what extent do you think that there is something more than subject knowledge to this exam? There is something more than subject knowledge, sir. There is something in my personality. There is something in my mindset. There is something in my attitude. There is something beyond all these subjects which actually matters when it comes to clearing this exam. How many of you think like that? Please let me know in the chat box, my dear friends. Please let me know in the chat box to what extent you agree with whatever I'm saying. I mean, whatever I'm sharing with you. Do you feel there is something more than the subject knowledge to actually clearing this exam? Amazing, amazing, my dear friends. Super. Wonderful, wonderful, my dear friends. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, 100%, 100%. All right. Okay. Super. Okay. Because you might have actually observed, you will come across people who are too good in their subject knowledge, too good. And you feel, hey, this guy is going to clear the exam in one shot. Okay. And then you will come across people who you feel are not so good in the technical competence or the subject knowledge, but they would have actually cleared the exam. Can I give you a very good example, my dear friends? Way back in 2006, okay, I was in Hyderabad. I was preparing for civil service exam. There was another guy from Karnataka, okay, who was also preparing there for civil service exam. Very feeble looking guy, very feeble, my dear friends. I was like a don, subject knowledge don. Somebody who was like a Sarvagna, going around, being flashy, asking people questions. Hey, what is playa? What is bayada? All these things I used to ask. So people thought, okay, this guy is going to make it in his first attempt. The another guy, the feeble guy, we used to neglect him. We used to think, hey, what this guy is going to do? Why people like this Papa will come all the way to Hyderabad preparing for civil service exam and all that. 1 year down the lane, he was a rank. Unfortunately, I could never become one, my dear friends, even though I went till interview. Okay, guess who it should be? Can you guess, my dear friends? Can you just make a wild guess? He's a very well-known, okay, he's a well-known cop. He's none other than Ravi D. Chandananavar. I hope you know about him, my dear friends. Ravi Chandan. Okay, we used to think, hey, seriously, guys, I don't have any hesitation. Looking at his, he used to be so silent, always to himself, in solitude. We used to wonder, hey, so there is something definitely more than the subject knowledge that matters for your success, my dear friends. All right, I'll ask you quickly some questions. Just let me know, do you experience it at any point of time in your preparation? Just say yes or no. That's it, my dear friends. Fair enough. And can we have a pledge to be as honest as possible, my dear friends, on these questions? Perfect. Yeah, with me on that, with me on that, with me on that, with me on that. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. All right. So how many of you feel sleepy while preparing for the exam? Feel sleepy in between, feel like taking a power nap, or feel lazy, lethargic, feel like I have to take some rest. Yeah, just let me know on the what do you call chat box. Say me sir. And if somebody has already said me sir, you add beautifully to it. Me too, me too. And got that done right. All right. Hmm? Okay. Getting that, my dear friends, all of you. So, all right. If you are not one among them who feel a little lazy or lethargic, if you don't feel lazy or lethargic, then say, no, I'm not there. Got that not right. Is that clear, my dear friends? Perfect. How many of you have this? Okay, this is my second question. How many of you have this habit of procrastinating? You know what is to procrastinate, right? You have planned to do some work now and you postpone it and you again postpone it and you again postpone it and you feel close to prelims. ಈ ಸರಿ ಯಾಕೋ preparation ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. Next time ಬರೀಬೇಕು. Got that done right? Yeah. Okay. You have the habit of procrastinating. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you for being so honest. Thank you. Amazing, my dear friends. And those of you who don't allow, hats off to you. Okay. Thank you, my dear friends. All right. Now, my third question to you. How many of you go through emotional breakdowns once in a while? Emotional breakdowns once in a while. I mean, there is some incident that happens and that breaks you down. You break into tears, or for some time you get hijacked. Yeah, you can't do anything. You're full of emotions, my dear friends. How many of you get into that? Please let me know. If you are one among them, say me. Just before the class. All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you. All right. Okay. How many of you go through what we can call as mood swings, my dear friends? You know what's a mood swing, right? You're in a good mood, you feel like studying, you get into some other mood where you don't feel like studying. How many of you get into that, my dear friends? How many of you get into that? Please let me know on the chat box. Let me know on the chat box. Okay. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Now, now. Once again. Okay. So, while you are actually sitting and preparing, how many of you get into distractive thoughts, my dear friends? Any form of distraction. Okay, let's not qualify it as positive, negative, and all of that, but any form of distraction. You're studying, you're all of a sudden hijacked into thinking that, hey, if I become a DC someday, how life would be, imagining yourself in a DC bungalow, or you're imagining some childhood quarrel that had happened between you and your sibling, or you and your friend, or something that your mother scolded when you were just leaving to a study center, or whatever, my dear friends. How many of you actually get into distractions while you are sitting and studying? For example, if you sit to study, let's say from 9:30 in the morning, and you plan to study till 5:30 in the evening, how many of you experience at least 10 distractions? At least 10. You will be thinking, hey, what 10, 100 distractions minimum? Got that number? Okay. At least 10 distractions. If you're one among them, just type out me in the chat box. Yeah. Awesome, my dear friends. Thank you for being. It's one. Okay. I can't even count the number of zeros there, my dear friends. Actually, that's how the human mind works. All right. Amazing, amazing, my dear friends. Superb, superb. Okay. Now, so there is lethargy, there is procrastination, okay, there is emotional breakdowns, there is mood swings, there is defocus and distraction. Now, just in about 10 minutes of our conversation, just in about 10 minutes of our conversation now, I could establish that there are 5 things that we don't even know that are acting a very dominant role in our preparation over and above the subject knowledge. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Okay. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Connecting to what I'm trying to tell you. Just in about 10 minutes of conversation, we could figure out, yeah, 5 areas of our preparation. Okay, 5 areas of our preparation, that can derail our preparation, that can undermine the effectiveness of our preparation, my dear friends. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Is that clear, my dear friends? Is that clear? Is that clear? Is that clear? No, please don't get lazy to even put a finger on that thumbs up button. Please do it, my dear friends. A lot is expected out of you from the country. At least let us do this, my dear friends. What do you say? What do you say? For now. Thank you, my dear friends. All right. So I know you are approving it and you are in some deep thought. I respect it. Okay, and that's why you're lost, and I know your finger is not going there, but I request you to please do it because I want to understand that okay, whatever I'm speaking is actually landing in a place where it has to land. Got that now? I'm trying to. Is that clear, my dear friends? Is that clear? Is that clear? One of my friend wonderfully puts it, the main distraction is the mobile phone. Amazing. Awesome. Okay. We'll come to that also, my dear friends. All right. But see, we could realize that there are so many things that is over and above gaining excellence in the subjects that we are studying that actually matters in the preparation. Somebody who is more focused, less distracted, somebody who has fewer emotional breakdowns, somebody who has fewer mood swings, somebody who spends less time with the mobile, okay, automatically gains more time for his preparation, both in terms of quality and quantity. What do you say, my dear? Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Are you connecting to what I'm trying? I'm coming to something very, very important, my dear friends. And for that, I want you to first understand this. Only if you can understand this, you can understand further what I'm going to share with you. Okay, I'm going to take you to something very, very technical, my dear friends. Is that clear, please? All of you, my dear friends. Perfect. Please let me know if it is clear with all of you, my dear friends. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Now, think of it, my dear friends. How actually the brain works. Okay. You are studying something, you get distracted for a thought, and you know how you give yourself permission to spend some time with that thought. This is generally the language that you use. Okay, you say, hey, let me just spare some part of my mind on this thought so that I'm going to get sorted with it and then come back and concentrate on my preparation. How many of you actually do this, my dear friends? How many of you actually do this? How many of you actually do this? When there is a distractive thought coming in your way of preparation, okay, coming in your way of preparation, you feel like, okay, let me just entertain this thought. Let me sort it out so that I can actually concentrate. How many of you do that? Please let me know on the chat box, my dear friends, on the chat box. Okay. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you. All right. But you know, there lies the catch. There lies the catch. When you actually entertain a thought, you are automatically entertaining an emotion that is associated with that thought. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Have you observed this, my dear friends? If you think of a person whom you love, okay, automatically you experience a feeling within you of love, of some kind of, some kind of gratitude, some kind of joy you experience within yourself. Do you agree with me on that? And whenever you spare a thought on someone you hate, okay, spare a thought, just a thought, all right, then automatically you experience an emotion that is associated with that person. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Thought is experienced at the level of mind. Emotion is experienced at the level of body. Do you agree with me on that, my dear friends? Do you agree with me on that? I'm coming to something very, very technical, my dear friends. Very, very technical. Thought is generally experienced at the level of mind. Emotion is experienced at the level of body. Is that clear? See, I'm not going into brain. I'm not going to explain to you in terms of medulla oblongata, hypothalamus, amygdala, or cortical region and all of that, my dear friends. I just want to use simple things like mind and body. Okay. And I want you to understand this. Whenever you are entertaining the thought, immediately with that thought, there is an emotion that you actually start to experience, correct? Okay. Just a second, my dear friends. I'll have to do something about this so that just give me 2 seconds, my dear friends. I will do this. All right. Okay. Thank you. So you experience thought at the level of mind, emotion at the level of body. And now, please do understand what is an emotion. Are you ready to understand what is an emotion? Are you all ready, my dear friends, to understand what is an emotion? If you show a thumbs up to me, I will also understand that you're ready to understand what is emotion. If you show a thumbs up to me, I'll understand that you're ready to know what is emotion. Thank you, my dear friends. Emotion means emotion. E, capital E, motion. You know what that means? Energy that sets you into motion. Emotion is emotion, which means what? Energy that sets you into the motion. Any action that you take in your life, whether it is studying, or you will have to walk a street, or you will have to go and meet someone, or you will have to bend and tie your shoelace, whatever action you take, my dear friends, in your life, or probably sitting in this class and listening to me, all right? Any action is driven by an emotion. So emotion is energy that sets you into motion. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Have you all observed this, my dear friends? There are times when people at your home are trying to push you into studying. Okay? People are trying to push you into studying, my dear friends. Okay, that hey, study, why are you wasting time and all that? And you say, what do you say? No, you don't feel like studying on some days, my dear friends. You don't feel like studying. And when you don't feel like studying, you actually can't sit and study. There are times when nobody is asking you to study, but you feel for yourself that, hey, it's wonderful to study and you can study really well. Have you observed this, my dear friends? Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Is that clear, my dear friends? Is that clear, please? I just gave you a very simple example. Okay, very, very simple example. Yeah, it's emotion that drives you into any action. I still remember, my dear friends, I still remember from my own example, I'll tell you. Yeah, you know how life is in Bengaluru, right? You're traveling from one part of Bengaluru to another part of Bengaluru. You don't have to read Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, which talks about transmigration of soul and hell and all of that, my dear friends. You will actually experience it if you have to travel from one part of Bengaluru to another part of Bengaluru. Okay, I have friends in Electronic City who used to continuously call me, hey, let's catch up here, there, and all that. I'm talking about some 15 years old story, my dear friends. Okay, I used to say, hey, no, it's not possible. It's very difficult to come with so much of traffic. Silkboard junction, I used to always avoid, my dear friends. You know, it so happened one day, my girlfriend also came to Electronic City from Dharwad. Okay, and she called me. I am in this place called Electronic City. Can you come down, Anta? You just don't know how I drove my bike that day, my dear friend. Footpath ಎಲ್ಲ ಹತ್ತಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು traffic signal ಎಲ್ಲ ದಾಟ್ಕೊಂಡು got that I'm trying to. You know, that was an emotion that drove me into action, my dear friends. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Is that clear, my dear friends? Yeah. I just went so fast. I just want to go and reach there, my dear friend. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Is that clear, please, all of you, my dear friends? I hope you understand how powerful emotion is. You know what? How stupidly our people feel if somebody is emotional, they look at him and they feel, hey, that guy is too emotional. You know, go away, stay away from him. Cut it. I mean, people think being emotional is wrong. Actually, that is wrong, my dear friends. Being emotionally unintelligent is wrong. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? You need to be wise enough to choose your emotions. Are you connecting to what I'm talking about, my dear friends? Yeah. You will have to sometimes choose some emotions if you will have to get into some actions. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Some actions can only be taken when you choose to take or live some emotions. If you have a problem of actually sitting and studying for 4 hours at a time, then there is a problem with those emotions that can help you sit and study for 4 hours. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Is that clear, my dear friends? Yeah. If someone has a problem actually sitting and concentrating, focusing on his work for, let us say, 6 to 8 hours, then there's a problem. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. I'm going to come there. I'm going to come there. Okay. So there were two things that we established right now. All actions that we take in our life, from waking up from the bed, going to brush our teeth, doing yoga or running in the morning, going to study center, any action that we take in our life has an associated dash to it. What drives all your actions? Please type it out in the chat box for me, my dear friends. What drives all your actions? Emotion, right? Energy that sets you into motion, my dear friends. Correct? That was one of the first thing that we established, my dear friends. Right? Now, what drives your emotion? What drives your emotion? What generally creates those emotions in the first place? That also we established just now in our discussion, my dear friends. What is it? What is it? Thoughts. Very good, my dear friends. Thoughts. So thoughts drive your emotions. Emotions drive your actions. And trust me, my dear friends, only people who take actions gets results. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Between X, who did not clear the prelims, and Y, who cleared the prelims, the difference was quality and quantity of actions. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Three things we established now. What leads to results? Type it out in the chat box. Type it out in the chat box, my dear friends. What leads to results? Actions. What leads to actions? What leads to actions, my dear friends? What leads to actions? Emotions. Very good, very good. What leads to emotions? Thoughts. Amazing, my dear friends. Amazing. Superb. Superb. Fantastic. Okay. Now, what leads to thoughts? Someone was asking me, sir, give me the way out, Anta. I'm coming there. I'm coming there. That's what is the winning mindset that I'm going to be dealing with, my dear friends. All right. Yeah. What creates thoughts in first place? Why should these bloody thoughts come in between when I'm seriously preparing for my exam? When I'm taking some serious actions for my exam, why should these thoughts come to me in first place? Why? Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? All of you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends. All of you connecting to what I'm trying. Please come on the camera, my dear friends. Why are you so shy? Yeah, I know you're beautiful, but that's okay. Yeah, please give me a chance to see your beautiful faces for a while. Please don't hide behind camera, my dear friend. See, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರೋದು ಜನ ನೋಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ. Shouldn't hide, right? Yes or no? Thank you. So, thank you very much, my dear friends. Now, so why in first place should the thoughts even come is my question, my dear friends. So far with me on the same page, my dear friends. Yeah, with me on the same page, my dear friends. All of you following what all I'm trying to share with you, what all I'm trying to share with you all. You are with me on that. Perfect. Thank you. So, where do these thoughts come from? Actually, you know what? We don't want those thoughts to come in between. Yes or no? Yes or no, my dear friends? Many times we have thought, while studying, these thoughts will come. At first, we'll entertain them, and later, we have all that guilt, thinking, I shouldn't have got hijacked by these thoughts. Bloody thing, it killed my preparation for today, etc. In your own ways, you would. Yeah, yes or no, my dear friends? Yes or no, yes or no, with me on that, with me on that, with me on that. Perfect. All of you, thank you. So, now, where do these thoughts come from? What is the source of these thoughts? Amazing question for you, my dear friends. Amazing question for you. I am loving to see your answer, my dear friends. I want you to think and see where these thoughts are coming from. Now, results in life come from where? Results in life come from actions. Actions come from emotions. Emotions comes from thoughts. Where do the thoughts come from? What is the source of these thoughts? Yeah. Abba, subconscious mind. Amazing. Okay. Imagination. Fantastic. Very good. Okay, there are actually some YouTube videos as well which I have made on this. You may watch it for greater details. Today, with the limited time that we have got, I'll be dealing with it at what do you call, at a level that you will just understand, my dear friends. All right, please do understand, guys. Thought that is coming in your mind is coming from the seed that you sowed at some point of time. Swami Vivekananda says one thing: cultivate your mind anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, cultivate your mind. What does it mean? See, if you keep giving good thoughts to your mind consciously, all right, everything is going and settling down as memory, my dear friends. And at some point of time, it will have to pop up. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? See, how many of you would have experienced this, guys? The time that you watched some horror movie for the first time in your life. Yeah, you go to your washroom, in the window, you feel that horror is happening. Yeah, yes or no, my dear friends? Correct? Yeah, that's how, thoughts happen. If you feed something, that actually manifests again as a thought. So while feeding, you will have to be very careful on what you're feeding. What you're feeding over a period of time becomes your mindset, and mindset is equal to B, V, P. Mindset is equal to capital B, BB. Okay, V and P. All right. What do you think B is? Can you please type it out in the chat box? What do you think B according to you is? B according to you is? Curious to know what you will type out as. Come on, guys. Come on, you can think of some other things. Good that one of you have thought about B as behavior, but there is something else starting with B. Okay, thank you. Can I share it with you, my dear friends? Can I share it with you? Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it, my dear friends? Are you ready? Thank you. B is equal to beliefs. Beliefs. Okay. See, from a young age, something is told to you again and again and again as a truth, that whether it is a lie or a truth, you believe it as your truth. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Okay, if you are, and you just don't know the power of beliefs, my dear friends. Somebody tells you, hey, if that guy is from that community, don't believe him, don't trust him. Yeah, we all develop those, that prejudice, my dear friends. I need to be careful. I shouldn't get along with that person. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? There is that prejudice, there is that stereotype that has got created in me. Are you understanding, my dear friends, what I'm trying? Some of us have a belief that Zoom ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಮುಖ ಎಲ್ಲ ತೋರಿಸಬಾರ್ದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅನ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸರಿಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ, got that? That's a belief, guys. Yeah, are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? No, people. Yeah, so that's a belief. Okay, so and people have their own beliefs, my dear friends, and beliefs range. Oh my God, there is a range of beliefs that we live with every single second of our life. Okay, there is a big range of beliefs that we live with, my dear friends. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Okay, we have beliefs on so many things, I'll tell you. Are you understanding, my dear friends? And that's actually creating, our mindset. Most of our thoughts is coming from a belief, my dear friend. See, I look at someone, okay, I look at someone, there is an underlying belief, and that underlying belief creates a thought. Are you understanding, my dear friends? And the thought creates an emotion. Emotion creates an action. Action creates a result. Are you understanding, my dear friends, what I'm trying to tell you? Is that clear, all of you? What I'm trying to tell you? Is that clear, my dear friend? Is that clear, please? All of you with me on that, all of you with me on that. Are all of you understanding my language, my dear friends? Is it easily understandable, comprehensible? Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. So there are so many beliefs that we have hardwired into our brain. Id hige, ad hage, id hinge, or hige. Got that? No, I'm trying to tell you. And from there, most of our thoughts actually come, my dear friends. Clear? Connecting to what I'm trying to tell you. What is we according to you, my dear friends? Like I told you, just on beliefs, I deal with my students for probably a year, my dear friends. Andre ಈ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅದು ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾಲಿಟಿ, ಜಾಗ್ರಫಿ, ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾ we deal with different types of beliefs for empowering beliefs, disempowering beliefs, itara enabling beliefs, disabling beliefs. Okay, so many types of beliefs we deal with. We'll talk about it some other day, my dear friends. Okay, in the limited time that I have, I would like to do justice to what I'm trying to share with you. We, what do you mean? What do you mean by we? Amazing. Harshita got it. Okay, it's values. Values. You know what is values, my dear friends? You know what is values? Okay. Value is something that has been ingrained into you to verify every action that you take is aligned with it or not. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Do you get that? Hey, do you get that, my dear friends? All of you, my dear friends, all of you. Do you get that? Okay, if you don't get it, it's fine. I'll explain it to you again. It's as simple as this. There's something called principles and there is something called values. Principles are different, values are different. Principles are universal, timeless, self-evident. They're universally true. You see, each individual cannot have his or her own different values, different principles. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Principles are universal. For example, honesty is a principle. Honesty is what it is, whether it is in China or India or Kazakhstan or Philippines or United States or wherever it is. Yes or no, my dear friends? Yes or no? Yes or no? Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Truthfulness is a principle. Trustworthiness is a principle. Humility, being humble, is a principle. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? You know what is a value? Value is something that is individualistic. A group of thieves can also have values. Hey, nodappa, ಕದ್ದಿದ್ದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹುಷಾರಾಗಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಹಂಚ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Now that's a value, my dear friends. Are you understanding? All of you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends. Okay. Oh, thank you, Pradnya. I didn't know that. Okay. You know what I was trying to tell you is this. A group of thieves who will steal something, okay, will also have a value of sharing it equally between them or sharing it equally among them. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear? That's a value. Are you understanding? A lot of our politicians have a value. Corruption is my value. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? That's not a principle. Okay, it's a value. Yeah, it's okay to be corrupt. Is that clear, my dear friends, what I'm trying to tell you? Perfect, all of you. Now, these values are built into you from your engage, my dear friends. Generally, whenever you're doing anything in your life that is in alignment with your values, you will be happy. Whenever you are not doing things that is, whenever you are doing things that is not in alignment with your values, you cannot be happy. Can you just relate to what I'm talking about, my dear friends? Can you relate to what I'm talking about? Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Yes, with me on that? Okay, at least say no in the chat box so that I can explain it to you again. Yeah, I hope you're connecting to what I'm talking about. Generally, my dear friends, when you are in alignment with your values, okay, you will be happy. And when you're happy, you have a set of thoughts, emotions, actions, results. When you're not in alignment with your values, again, thoughts, emotions, actions, results. Got that not right? Now, what I'm trying to tell you is winning mindset will have a set of beliefs that will create thoughts, emotions, actions in the way of having winning results. Okay, got that? When you have the right beliefs, okay, when you have the right beliefs, now sir, what is right beliefs? Right beliefs is what will help you win this exam. In fact, win anything that you do in your life. Are you connected to what I'm trying to tell you, my friends? Yeah, that is winning beliefs. And that is something that we will have to work for a good time, my dear friends. Okay, I need to work with you at a one-on-one level, understand who you are, understand your beliefs, and help you with the right beliefs and all of that, my dear friends. Got that? No. At the same time, your values. If you have the right values, then winning becomes not just easier, but it becomes a habit. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Winning not only becomes easier, but it becomes a habit. Is that clear, my dear friends, what I'm trying to tell you? And finally, coming to P of the mindset, we dealt with B, beliefs, B, values, and let's come to P. And what is P? Please type it out in the chat box, my dear friends. Personality. No, you're closer. Not personality. Something else. Patience. You're still closer, but that's not what I'm asking you. Passion. Closer. That's still not what I'm asking you for. Principle. No, not principles, but I'm glad that trying and getting closer. Practice. That's still closer. Okay. Thank you, my dear friends. Thank you for all your responses. Thank you so much. Now, P is perception. Perception. How you perceive, okay, leads to certain thoughts, my dear friends. Got that done right? Perception. 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 Mindset is equal to, put a F, my dear friends, like this, open a flower bracket and say B, comma, V, comma, P, which means what? Mindset is equal to function of beliefs, values, and perceptions. Got that now? Right. Is that clear, my dear friends, what I'm trying to? All your thoughts, are coming from either your beliefs, or it is coming from your values, or it is coming from your perceptions. Got that now? I'm trying to tell you. Is that clear, my dear friends? Is that clear, please, all of you? Okay. How you perceive things. People have a real problem with their perceptions. They have a very, very bad relationship with their perceptions, my dear friends. This great mystic Sadhguru, he keeps telling all the time, see, you need to raise your level of perception. Only when you raise your level of perception can you, appreciate what you have got in your life. Got that now? I'm trying to tell you. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Perfect. All of you. All of you. Now, if you are any day, my dear friends, if you see all these things mattering to your success, I mean, the day, the time that you start to feel that all these things actually matter a lot to your preparation. Feel free to connect to me, my dear friends. Okay, talk to Raghu sir and see if he can connect me to you. We can have a one-on-one conversation, and I can work with your thoughts, your beliefs, your perceptions, and help you develop the best beliefs that you can have, the best values that you can have, the best. When I use the word best, you know what I mean? I'm not judging what you already have is not best, my dear friends. Please don't take it that way. When I'm saying, when I'm using the adjective best, it only means something that actually can help you achieve the results that you want, something that can create thoughts in you, emotions in you, that can lead you to take actions like the way you have to take to produce results. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Perfect. The most ideal ones. Yeah. As our good friend helped us find the right word, ideal. Got that now? I'm trying to. Is that clear, my dear friends? And for that, I first have to know, uh, how you think, how you perceive, what are your beliefs, and got that note I'm trying to. Is that clear, my dear friends? Now, where does the mindset come from? Where is the beliefs, values, perceptions coming from? What is the source of it? Question for you. See, I went one step beyond, my dear friends. I told you I'll just talk about the winning mindset. Got that now? I'm trying to tell you. See, I introduced something very, very important for you, my dear friends. All right. Okay. Do you feel you're learning something, my dear friends? Do you feel you're learning something? Please let me know on the chat box. Are you learning something? Are you learning something, my dear friends? Please let me know on the chat box. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my dear friends. All right. So, where does the beliefs, values, perceptions come from? Amazing. Some of you answered it really well. Ancestors, friends, parents, college, teachers, surroundings, environment, ecosystem, all of that. Perfect, perfect, amazing. Genetics, awesome, good. All of that is correct, my dear friends. But can I share a secret with you? Can I? Are you ready for it, my dear friends? Are you ready for the secret? The secret is, I'm going to share this source of beliefs, values, and perceptions with you some other day. That's the secret, my dear friends. Got that now? Yeah. Is that okay? Yeah. It doesn't end there. That's the problem. It actually has two more things to it. Are you no, this is not April Fool. This is not April Fool, my dear friends. Okay. It's I want you to hold on to it, my dear friends. Got that now? I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, there is a saying in English, not out of ego, I'm saying, please, in all humility, not out of ego, I'm saying what I'm saying, my dear friends. But they say when a student is ready, the teacher appears. So got that now, I'm trying to tell you. So someday when this knowledge has to land on you, it will be yours, my dear friends. Is that clear? All of you, my dear friends, is that clear? At that day, you won't be hiding behind the camera. You will be on the camera asking, sir, kaho na? Got that now, I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. Is that clear, my dear friends? I know you're eager to know. So if you're eager to know, you should have been on the camera. And the time when you are on the camera and, we can take it to the next level. We'll take it to the next level. Is that clear, my dear friends? Perfect. All of you with me on that. All of you with me on that, my dear friends. Yeah, it's good, guys. Knowledge has to be like this. This is one of the best ways of learning, my dear friends. Creating hunger for knowledge. Are you understanding? Somebody is hungry. When you give him food, he feels so good about it. Somebody is full, paid full. Yeah, you give him the best food on the planet. He says, Chodna yaar, got that now, I'm trying to. Is that clear? Perfect, my dear friends. Okay. All right. Okay. So thank you all, my dear friends. Thank you all. Love you all. And I thank my friend Raghuji for giving me this great opportunity to connect to you all, my dear friends, and share this useful knowledge with you all. Okay, let's catch up at some time, but just a second, I'll give you some option to unmute, my dear friend, so that if you have any doubts, you can ask me, and I'll be answering it to you. Yes, here we are.
Please, students, please do ask. It's a very, very rare opportunity you won't get. In Vijayanagar, people are behind sir. Sir is not available. In fact, sir is not available for us also. So if you have anything, like one of the thing what I like about online is there is a degree of anonymity. Somehow it's in class you have not been speaking. Now you should speak. Sir told one thing that is also the basis as we discussed. See, here in preparation, students are like not enjoying preparation. They are feeling that this is suffering. And after going to service, their 3 years, like in training, they are saying like it's very difficult. Even after in service, they're not performing well. So, like Sir's motto, Sir's plan, and our plan has been discussed, is to make this process joyful. The training period also joyful. The next will develop you in such a way that you will be like mentally, physically, like emotionally very strong to address all the challenges what you get. Dear students, I know like most of you might have come for this civil service for money, power, fame. 100% all these things are there. But what all my friends in service say that they have all these things beyond expectation, but they don't have time. So why I said is, this is the opportunity. You have to speak. If you have got anything, please let us know. Sir is like crossing his fingers. So in fact, I have got many doubts, but I will ask sir personally.
No, you can ask even here, Raghuji, so that people may be shy and you can represent their questions.
Sir, your things were like in fact very very good, but like my thing, what I feel is our students need one more session of yours to understand like exactly to depth, because here we used many terms. We used values, emotions, perseverance, like that, many things. All are very value loaded. So like if at all like in next month or any time, like with some once again, if you can elaborate, I feel students will understand in depth, because these were in fact little difficult to grasp for any new one. Here we have got all kinds of students like who are beginning, and also here we have got some students who are already teaching. So all audience are there. So please, like at least from my side, from our institution, please someone speak out and ask one question, anything, or at least someone give vote of thanks for sir.
See, Raghuji, that's actually fine. You know, I was very happy that they were responding to me throughout. You know, throughout
Yes, sir.
the
Yes, sir. So the thing is, in fact, many are used to chatting on other platform, like where only chatting is available. Say, for example, any other platform like Baiju and Academy, all these apps, they don't have voice. So they're used to that. So they're like, they don't want to break their principles, I feel. They have got a principle not to speak, so they don't want to break. Sir, it was great. Dear students, on behalf of Buddha IAS and on behalf of all of you, I thank sir. Sir was very busy. In fact, like I was like afraid because of this rain, all these things. Somehow, like everything went right, and sir's talk was amazing. But I feel it was like little higher. Our students need like one more session of the elaboration of the things. Thank you, sir.
Raghuji, one of can we just address it? Can we just address the
Sir, can I have a question?
Okay,
yeah, one second.
there was some disturbance, sir.
Yeah, one second. I'll address the doubts. Perfect. Okay. All right. Okay, Sidhuji, you have a doubt?
But there is a lot of disturbance, Sidhu. Please mute and you can chat on.
Okay, sir. Okay.
And the Shika has a doubt on perception. PV Dashika.
Yes, sir.
Please, Dashika.
Yeah,
Let-
perception, like I just wanted to know, like different people have different opinions and perceptions. So how can we decide like what perception would be the right one to have in life to succeed?
Amazing, amazing. That's why I told you, Dashika, that it doesn't end there. Your beliefs and values and perceptions are function of, see, mindset is function of beliefs, values, and perceptions, right? Mindset is equal to F flower bracket B comma V comma P. Now P is equal to function of something. That is what I told you. I'll keep it as a secret and let you know some other day. Got that now, right?
Yes, got it, sir.
Sir, I have a question. I didn't ask then. Sir, I have a question. Sir, like in just 1 or 2 minutes, can you tell about the emotional intelligence required by our students?
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that question, Raghuji. Emotional intelligence today is a widely researched area. Okay, so, but because we will have to limit it to just 1 or 2 minutes, the gentleman who popularized this term was Daniel Goleman, who has also authored a book on emotional intelligence. And what happens, see, our brain, when it actually when it got formed for the first time, it got formed in a hunter food gatherer environment. See, the number of wild bees that were there outnumbered human beings. So every single second, human being had to be protecting himself from an attack by a tiger, attack by a lion, or some wild beast. He used to be like a deer. Is that clear? But in fewer numbers than the wild beast. See, the number of deer is more than the number of tigers. Okay. But there used to be a time when number of humans were less than the number of huge wild bees who predated on him, for whom human being was a prey. Is that clear? So what happened? The part of the brain that got first developed in the evolution of the human brain was that part which could quickly, thoughtlessly act on any such attacks, any such predation. Got that? Not right. Now we call that part of the brain in a very commonly understood language as reptilian brain. You know how the reptiles work. When you open the door of the room, you don't do anything to the lizard. You don't even harm it, but it quickly runs. Without it just spontaneously it runs. Got that? No. Similarly, what we do, my dear friends, whenever there are many times in a day, or once in 2, once in 3 days, where we get choked by fear or choked by anxiety, my dear friends. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? Is that clear, my dear friends? Now, that is actually happening at the reptilian part of the brain. Is that clear? Okay, let me give you a better example to make you understand it. See, you feel that something from the roof is falling on you. Something from the roof is falling on you. You don't even think, hey, some sound is coming, I need to run. No, all those thoughts are not there. You just want, you just hop from there. You don't even think about it. You just hop. There is a thoughtless hopping that happens. Does it happen, my dear friends? There are, yeah. Are you relating to what I'm talking about? Are there times when you react to something even without thinking? Yes or no? Yes or no? Are there emotions that you get, are there emotions that you experience without even thoughts? Generally, it is the thoughts which is leading to emotions. But there are certain emotions that you experience without an underlying thought. Reptilian brain works like that. Reptilian brain is like, hey, stupid, no thinking, no doing nothing. See, there is a danger. You just have to protect yourself from the danger. Do whatever it takes. Got that? No, I'm trying to tell you. Is that clear, my dear friends? There isn't so much of thinking, there's just acting. Now, the part of the brain that we popularly call as reptilian brain is actually called amygdala. All right. Amygdala, it's called, my dear friends. It was one of the first few organelles to have been created within the brain. Now, it is there for a good reason. The good reason is what? You must not be thinking when there is danger, but you must quickly act even without any thoughts. And you should protect yourself. The primary function of the brain is to protect you, is to keep you secure, is to, it's a safety organ. Correct, my dear friends? Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you? So it's there for a good reason. But you know what happens with most of us? When there is, see, we have, from the time of hunter food gatherer, we have moved on and on and on, and we have come to time of, we have come to a civilization where hunting and food gathering is rarely found in some remote corners of the world. We live in metropolitan megapolis cities, and There's so much of law and order, and you don't have to actually be afraid of some tiger coming from somewhere and attacking you. But because the amygdala is still there, most of the time you get hijacked by that fear, my dear friends. Got that done point? See, many times some common fears grip over you for a longer period of time than it actually has to. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Daniel Goleman, the man who coined, not coined probably, but the one who popularized the term emotional intelligence, calls this as amygdala trap. He calls it as amygdala trap, my dear friends. Got that now? Okay, but when you allow that stimuli to move past the reptilian brain, it goes to the next part of the brain, which we call as mammalian brain. Mammals, almost the one that most mammals have. And from there, the stimuli goes to the part of brain, which is the most advanced and most evolved, which makes the human brain the most superior one, the cortical region, or what we call as the left prefrontal cortex. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Now, when you are allowing the stimuli, any stimuli, external stimuli or an internal stimuli like a thought, to advance till the cortex, then you are responsible. Now, what is this responsible? Response plus ability, responsibility, which means what? For any stimuli, you can respond. You have the ability to respond. Otherwise, if you are operating just from amygdala, you are not responding, you are reacting. Reacting. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, my dear friends? Look at here. Your sister comes and scolds you. You scold her back. Your sister comes and scolds you. You are again scolding her back. That is reaction. Is that clear, my dear friends? To a stimuli. Now, if you are making utilization of the gap between stimuli and what you have to give back, then you are responding. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to? Now, when you allow the stimuli to go to the mammalian brain and to the human part of the brain, my dear friends, yeah, you are able to choose your emotions. You're making a choice of emotions, my dear friends. I explained it to you too technically, but on the YouTube, for about half an hour, I've created a video on emotional intelligence in a way that you would like it for, in a way that you can use it for your general studies paper 4, my dear friends. Is that clear? Okay. So you may please use it, my dear friends. On my YouTube channel, it's there. Is that clear, my dear friends? But now I wanted you to actually understand what is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is when you're able to choose your emotions. Are you choosing emotions being trapped in amygdala, or are you allowing the stimuli to advance till the left prefrontal cortex, and from there you're choosing the right emotions? Are you connecting to what I'm now? There is a whole lot of thing that's happening. When you're moving away from amygdala, you're moving to your beliefs, your perceptions, your values and all that, and then coming back, and all this is happening in just about 4 to 5 seconds. But that 4 to 5 seconds matters because it gives you the power of choice. Intelligence is equal to choice. Are you connecting to what I'm trying to tell you, Mike? Yeah. Imagine, guys, I'll give you a very, very good example of emotional intelligence. Now, Raghuji invites me to a seminar on winning mindset. All right. And he talks about his students as, my students are like this, they're like that, and all of that. And I come in with a lot of excitement, and I see nobody is even switching on the camera. Yeah. amagdila, kya ho raha hai? But relax, okay? Hypothalamus, no, medulla oblongata, hypothalamus, left, that's fine, okay? People have their own set of beliefs, their values, their perceptions, no judgments. Yeah, just do what you have to do. You're supposed to do some service, deliver some value. Please do that. Yeah, got that? No, I'm trying to. I'm able, see, did it really matter to me, my dear friends? You being on camera, not being on camera? I'm an emotionally intelligent guy now. If this would have been the case probably 10 years ago, when I was, you know, when I can clearly say that I wasn't emotionally intelligent, I would have really felt those emotions of students not being so receptive. And I mean, I'm not judging now, my dear friends. I would have, I would have imagined, I would have assumed that, okay, students are not so receptive, and that would have driven my actions. What drives actions? What drives actions? Emotions, right? Correct? Emotions are what drives actions, my dear friends. Oh, and that would have led to result. 5 minutes ke baad mein, I would have called Raghuji, and I would have said things like, what is this, Raghuji? People are not even coming on camera. What will I teach? How can I? That would have been the result. Correct, my dear friends? So I hope you got a live example of what is emotion. And similar thing happens to you in your preparation. There are a lot of unfavorable stimuli that comes to you, and there are emotions that's being created by it, but you have to be continuously working on your beliefs, values, and perceptions, and something over and above that, which I'm going to share with you sometime later, my dear friends, so that you have the power to choose your emotions, and through that, the actions, and through that, the results. Got that now? Trying it. Is that clear, my dear friends? Perfect. All of you, all of you. Raghuji, have people? Thank you, thank you. Okay. All right. Thank you, my dear friends. So, yeah,
Very nice, sir. Very nice. Like, yeah, the flow was there, almost like unstoppable. Well, thanks a lot, sir.
thank
It was
you.
like eye opener. The way you said. Like, in fact, nobody has explained this way in a more scientific, rational way. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Raghuji. Okay, and thanks to you, Raghuji, number one, and
It was our pleasure, sir.
all the students who participated so well in this conversation. Thank you, my dear friends, for giving me an opportunity to serve you. Thank you, Raghuji. We'll catch up some other time again. Okay. Thank you
A
once.
pleasure, sir. Looking forward, sir. We'll meet more frequently. Thank you, sir.
I'm going to be leaving the meeting, Raghuji, for now.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Students, like wait for another like 1 or 2 minutes. Okay. Tomorrow, like I will be taking 2 sessions, and like I'm asking a faculty like who is not in the station. He told that he will be taking the classes. If he comes, he'll be taking a session. Otherwise, I'll be explaining the whole syllabus. Like many of you were asking, sir, please give the syllabus. The reason I have not given is like I want to tell some things first. I don't want you to see some portion of the syllabus first. Say, for example, I don't want my students to look into the prelim syllabus now. I just want them to delete that because all the students are making that mistake. Like that, I have made a 1-year plan for your success. This is a scientific method. So can anyone say what is a scientific method? Just out of curiosity. Scientific method means one best way. What is that one best way? Say, for example, Let me take a PPT so that it will be easy for me to explain to you. Okay. So here, okay, sorry. One minute, okay, students, I'll take a PPT. Okay. So I was telling you like why I want to tell some things and I want to give the syllabus after that. Here, like once you start with prelims, your mind will be stuck here. What I have seen is students are stuck in the prelims preparation itself. They are not going to mains at all. See, this is the mains. Our thing is, we will come up with a net which is as big as the pond. Let any fish miss. Dear students, 1 year plan I have made meticulously, integrating tests and also the classes. Please do take the thing seriously. And tomorrow I'll be explaining the syllabus and I'll be telling you what one should do, whether he attends the classes or he prepares on his own. What a ranker should do, what according to me leads to first rank. Having said that, I will conclude my session. If you have got any doubts, please let me know.